Princess Catherine's relationships within the royal family are rarely as perfect as they appear. The harmony and warmth displayed in public are not always a reflection of private reality, but rather a responsibility every member must uphold. Smiles are maintained, unity is performed, even when tensions or disagreements exist behind closed doors. At the same time, some of the closest bonds form in the most unexpected places, between figures who seem unrelated on the surface. Royal relationships are complex, layered, and often misunderstood. Let's take a closer look at the true nature of Catherine's connections within the royal family. First, Catherine's relationship with King Charles. Catherine's relationship with King Charles III is often described as respectful, steady, and mutually appreciative. Charles, who waited decades to ascend the throne and later publicly disclosed his cancer diagnosis, is known as a demanding worker, a committed environmentalist, and a man with high standards. Within this context, Catherine has earned his trust through consistency rather than charm. She has repeatedly expressed admiration for Charles's sense of duty and his long-term vision for the monarchy, viewing him as a model of perseverance in royal service. King Charles, in turn, values Catherine's calm temperament, discipline, and clear understanding of her constitutional role. Royal commentators have noted that he appreciates her ability to balance public responsibility with family life, something he has praised indirectly through palace briefings. On Catherine's 44th birthday on 9 January, royal sources reported that Charles quietly approved her formal use or management role at Home Park, a gesture widely interpreted as symbolic recognition rather than privilege. Their relationship is not demonstrative, but it is rooted in trust, professionalism, and shared respect for institutional continuity. This dynamic strengthens the monarchy's internal stability and public credibility. Such understated alliances quietly sustain royal authority during periods of personal strain and transition. Secondly, Catherine's relationship with Camilla. Catherine's relationship with Queen Camilla is widely viewed as formal and distant rather than warm. Camilla joined the royal family after many years of being King Charles's secret lover, and despite her official status, public trust has remained divided. Catherine, who has consistently honored the legacy and values associated with Princess Diana, is therefore often seen by commentators as occupying a very different symbolic space from Camilla. In public settings, the two women present a professional front, correct protocol, polite exchanges, and visible respect. Beyond official duties, however, they are not known to be personally close. Reports suggest limited private interaction, infrequent meetings outside scheduled engagements, and no display of intimate conversation or familial bonding. Before William and Catherine's marriage, Camilla was said to have pressured Charles and William, believing that Catherine's background was not royal enough and that letting her marry into the family would set a dangerous precedent. After her marriage, Catherine quickly won public affection and was widely seen as Diana's symbolic successor. As a result, Camilla appeared increasingly sidelined and overshadowed. Past actions attributed to Camilla were often said to have left her with little room for retreat, particularly as she was rumored to have created difficulties for Catherine when Catherine's position within the royal family was still uncertain. Those earlier choices are believed to continue shaping perceptions today. With Catherine's influence and public support steadily growing, many observers think it may be difficult for Camilla to maintain a secure and peaceful position after Charles eventually passes away. Third, Catherine's relationship with Princess Anne. Catherine's relationship with Princess Anne is often described as one of the strongest internal alliances within the modern British royal family. Princess Anne, King Charles's sister and Catherine's aunt-in-law, is famously uncompromising, disciplined, and consistently ranked as the hardest-working royal. In 2025, she reportedly carried out 478 engagements, compared with Charles's 223, William's 202, and Catherine's 68, illustrating her exceptional commitment to duty and service. Anne has long been known to respect substance over image, which explains her high regard for Catherine's work ethic. Royal commentators note that Anne has acted as a quiet advocate for Catherine within palace structures, supporting her approach to duty, family balance, and long-term stability. In situations where Prince William cannot publicly defend or promote his wife, Anne's institutional credibility provides essential reinforcement behind the scenes. Catherine, in turn, has shown consistent deference and warmth toward Anne, recognizing both her experience and her direct, no-nonsense character. Anne's straightforward manner contrasts sharply with the performative diplomacy often associated with royal life, a quality Catherine is said to value deeply. This mutual respect has helped Catherine secure a firm, durable position within the monarchy. Their bond strengthens continuity, discipline, and trust at the monarchy's most demanding levels. Fourth, Catherine's relationship with Harry. Before Catherine officially entered the royal family, she shared a notably warm and relaxed relationship with Prince Harry, Prince William's younger brother. Numerous public appearances and informal outings showed the three spending time together, laughing easily, and behaving like close friends rather than distant royals. Harry was often seen joking to make Catherine laugh, and royal observers frequently described their dynamic as sibling-like, built on trust and ease. Over the years, media speculation emerged suggesting Harry held special affection for his sister-in-law, particularly noted during William and Catherine's wedding when cameras captured lingering glances. However, Catherine consistently maintained clear boundaries, treating Harry as family and nothing more, reinforcing a respectful, sisterly relationship. After Harry married Meghan Markle, the bond gradually weakened. Tensions deepened following Harry's decision to step back from royal duties and later publish his memoir, Spare, which strained family ties. Since then, the relationship has largely frozen. Catherine has avoided public confrontation, chosen complete silence, and neither defended nor criticized Harry publicly. She has left decisions about reconciliation entirely to William, prioritizing unity, restraint, and her defined royal role. 5. Catherine's relationship with Meghan. After marrying Prince Harry, Meghan became Catherine's sister-in-law, and their relationship initially appeared warm and cooperative. Catherine reportedly offered guidance to help Meghan adapt to royal life, understanding how challenging the transition from an American lifestyle to British royal protocol could be. Over time, however, clear differences emerged. These included contrasting approaches to royal duty, differing views on media engagement, and incompatible personal lifestyles, which gradually created ongoing, unspoken tension. Observers have widely noted that Meghan struggled with Catherine's public popularity and established position, a dynamic that reportedly fueled feelings of comparison and rivalry. Following Harry and Meghan's departure from royal duties, tensions intensified when Meghan made public allegations involving Catherine and her children during high-profile interviews. Catherine chose not to respond publicly or privately through the media. Instead, she maintained silence, restraint, and strict adherence to royal protocol. Today, the relationship is widely considered frozen, with no meaningful contact or visible path toward reconciliation. This distance reflects enduring divisions unlikely to soften without accountability, trust, and sustained private effort. 6. Catherine's relationship with Sophie. Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, is the wife of Prince Edward, King Charles's younger brother. Although they are not close in age or rank, Sophie and Catherine share an unexpectedly warm bond. Within the palace, Sophie is often described as Catherine's closest and most trusted senior female relative. Known for her kindness and avoidance of internal rivalry, Sophie chose a low-profile path, raising her children away from intense spotlight and declining royal titles for them. This restraint reflects her deep understanding of the monarchy's internal pressures. In her youth, Sophie was frequently noted for a resemblance to Diana, which subtly strengthened her connection with Catherine. Over time, Sophie became a gentle advisor, offering emotional stability rather than political ambition. For Catherine, She represents a rare source of trust and warmth. Looking ahead, observers expect Sophie to be an important ally, helping William and Catherine shoulder responsibilities smoothly in the early years of a future reign.